Hello and welcome to Double Bill Movies, the home of original movies and their remakes. So no review episode today. I've just been too tired of late to sit and watch a movie, or even two. So, but I did receive this package yesterday, and I figured I'd do an unboxing instead. These movies won't be necessarily featured on the channel, but I haven't seen any other reviews on any of the channels I watch on YouTube for these movies. So let's do an unboxing and have a look to see what we've got. So there's the package. There's some green bubbles. Take the packing slip out, and inside we have, there we go, the Underworld collection 4K. This came from WOWHD, and I paid UK sterling for it, even though this is basically an import from America, and they seem to either have a warehouse over here and they do all the importing and then pass it on to UK residents, and so I didn't pay astronomical prices, which is good. So I've only seen the first 3 Underworld movies, 2 that I used to have on DVD, and the third one, as it Rise of the Lycans, I saw at the cinema. Now I never got any of them on Blu-ray because the first few films had just regular double digital sound, and I was waiting for a nice DTS HD master or a Dolby True HD, and I couldn't even understand why they didn't even put a PCM or LPCM, lossless audio, on any of the early films. So now I've waited, and not only have I got them on Blu-ray, but I have them on 4K, future-proofing, so that when I do get a 4K setup, I can sit and watch them as they're meant to be seen. And little tiny bit of a dent there. That's really annoying. It was quite nicely packaged, but still. Let's get this cellophane off. Now, do I use a blade? And try not to scratch the box while I do this. Oh dear. There we go. This is quite a nice box, this. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a little bit like the Resident Evil box set. Nice J card there, full of information. So, yes, 4K disc and Blu-ray disc. Very nice. Right. So let's get that over there so you can cover my face. And let's slip this off. Wow, that looks nice. And there we go. So that's a nice hard box. and then so basically it's just all the films in separate cases, which is fine by me. I don't mind that. So, and what's that in there? Oh, codes for yes, digital downloads. I don't deal with that anymore. I did have an ultraviolet account, and I was doing that, and then I just figured, you know what, I don't ever watch them, and I much prefer to watch them on disc anyway. And if I'm away somewhere on holiday, then I would be doing holiday things, so I'm not going to sit watching ultraviolets, am I? So there's the first one. They've all got slip covers on. Well, there we go, just the original artwork. And alright, just the two discs in there. Yeah, so plenty of special features, an extended version of the film on the Blu-ray cut, theatrical cut, and extended version of the film on the 4K. Alternate flashbacks, that's on the 4K, and theatrical trailers. And on the Blu-ray you have director and cast commentary, Fang V's fiction documentary, very funny, and 7 featurettes, outtakes, storyboard comparisons, music video, Worms of the Earth by Finch. And I should probably put some glasses on. Yeah, Dolby Atmos, and Dolby True HD. So at least on the Blu-ray I finally get to listen to an uncompressed track, and I do have a 7.1 system, so that helps. So next we have Underworld Evolution. Let's take that out of the sleeve. Again, it's just the discs, 4K and Blu-ray. No booklets or anything. Now, when Underworld first came out, I didn't really know who this Kate Beckinsale was. Now, obviously, she is the daughter of get names, Trevor. The Mr. Beckinsale, who is in Porridge, a UK comedy series about being in prison, and he played a character called Godber, and just a young offender caught the wrong place, the wrong time, doing what he shouldn't have done, so ended up doing Stir. But he was looked after by a wily old long timer, and the series was just brilliant, quite heartwarming, a lot of fun, very good comedy, and yes, Ronnie Barker was the older prisoner, but yes, I just didn't realise that she was the daughter. And obviously she's in Pearl Harbor and Van Helsing. Kind of got a thing with vampires, I guess. But so there we go. This is Rise of the Lycans. This is the one I saw at the cinema. Yep, different artwork on there. And again, just the discs, get them up the right way. Yeah. So the discs. So I should look forward to watching these. Again, if I'm not too tired. There is a reason I'm very tired of late. It isn't just work. But I will go into that another time. Or if any of you ask, I shall maybe do a little episode on it. It's all good, nothing bad, not anymore. So here we go. Underworld Awakening. That's a pretty menacing sleeve, isn't it? I want to meet her down the dark alley. I guess that's the original artwork. Slightly different looking discs there. Let's get these up the right way. That's that way. And that's that way. There we go. So yeah, me and Dolby Digital Audio, I have no problem with it. It's very good. It's been the standard for decades once digital audio in the cinema came about. Before that was RCA audio. I'm sure there were some others as well. And you have to think of these Dolby Digital and DDS and Sony digital dynamic system, you've probably seen on the end of movie credits, as brands. You think of them as brands. So the audio gets mixed, and then so if you ever get a PCM track and you want to hear exactly what the engineer heard in the mixing studio, then listen to the PCM track. That's basically an unmastered track, but it is uncompressed, and it's exactly what the engineer mixed. So when it's become a Dolby Digital mix, you'll see in the credits that there is a Dolby Digital consultant, and that will just make sure that the recordists of the movie, obviously there's various different people recording various different sounds, adhere to Dolby Digital's needs. So once it's become a Dolby Digital soundtrack or a True HD, which is also Dolby Digital, or DTS HD Master, or even just high res, that's it. It's been mastered. So when you buy a musical album, the engineer will mix the album, and then it has to be mastered. And that's the difference between a PCM uncompressed audio and your True HD or Dolby Digital, and now of course your Atmos and DTS-X. So there will be differences between a PCM, or sometimes you see it as LPCM, linear pulse code modulation, or just pulse code modulation. And if you want the most authentic listen, and it's an older title, then pick PCM. But if you really want your system to sing and, you know, just really enjoy what you're watching, then yeah, definitely go for DTS HD Master or True HD or Atmos or DTS-X, and who knows whatever they'll come up with next. So that was one more movie. So yeah, Blood Wars. It's pretty cool. That reminds me, there's another film that I have in my collection that Kate Beckinsale is in, and that's called Whiteout. This is a bit of a thriller, but yet another sort of action kind of film, and I think it's pretty good actually. I quite enjoy it. So get discs up the right way. There we go. less and less special features by the sounds of it, but still a nice box set. I'm glad it's finally out and that I have all these films at my disposal. So let's get them back in the box. You know what, I'll put them back in the box later. So yes, no actual episode as such, and yes, I know I've only done one so far. It's a new channel, but I've got plenty of titles to do, originals and remakes, and I've got about 80 so far, and these are all in my collection, and I know there's many more out there that exist. And I just remembered Dune today, so I have this lovely 4K version here, and I shall I imagine by the time I get around to it, it won't be on the cinema anymore, the new Dune, but that will at least give me a new title to do, because as I've said before, it's films we've all seen before, basically, but there will be films you don't realise have remakes. You may see the modern one and the more recent one and not have any idea there was one made 30, 40, 50 years beforehand. So hopefully this channel will bring to light those kind of things. Or you may remember an old film from when you were younger, and perhaps wonder, oh, I really wish they would remake that film with modern movie techniques. And you may find out, oh, well, they have. Great. So yeah, a bit of an unboxing. Like I said, they won't be on the channel because they haven't remade them yet. And hope they don't really need to, do they? So that'll do for now. Hopefully I can get, yeah, like I said, either Superman and Man of Steel, or I will have to pick something else. The oldest film I have is All Quiet on the Western Front, and I recently purchased the 1979 colour version. So the original one being from 1930, and which I have watched on Blu-ray, and I think that would be great to have such an old movie, and to think that its remake is still only in the 70s. So anyway, that's all for now. I hope that was informative, and I hope it inspires you to buy the Underworld box set. And yes, check out WOWHD. This was mentioned in another channel that I watch called Mondo Chelloveck Movies, and John, who runs that channel, he mentioned it on one of his videos after I had bought some of the Blue Underground 4Ks from America, directly from Blue Underground, only to find out that I could have got them cheaper from WOWHD. And I have subsequently ordered or pre-ordered a couple more, Maniac Cop 2 and 3 from WOWHD, and that will save me all the shipping and whatnot if I got them directly from Blue Underground. So yeah, I shall put a link down to John's channel because it's great. He's got a vast collection of movies, and check him out, go say hi, and I shall see you in my next video. Take it easy.